Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? So I guess I'm gonna have to talk about this. I don't even know where to start because this literally just happened. Things went into a direction I never expected, and I am shocked, really, because more than 2 days ago, I didn't even know who Jade Station was. I guess she was a person that sometimes happened to be on Hannibal's Pannable. Is that true? What's up, Tagapaw? Pumpkins and leaves, Hala groceries, tiny skull, cute cupcake, Sasha, what's up? Satan, how you doing? Welcome, thank you again, cute cupcakes. Horror world, what's up, what's up? So yeah, like 3 days ago, I had no idea who this person was. Then all of a sudden, a video comes out the same day, which was Friday, that Hannibal got rearrested, calling me and a bunch of other people all types of just dirty, filthy, nasty names. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This isn't the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 20th time this has happened to me when people push a narrative that Monty is this weird, creepy guy. And I'm like, you know what? I've been having to deal with this for years. In fact, we have some weirdo in my email inbox literally messaging me multiple times a day now. Like, what is up with people and not being, you know, taking care of their mental health issues? Like, seriously, you got to do that. You got to be on some sort of regiment. Do your therapy, get better, get well. Is all I got to say. What did he get arrested for? Hannibal got arrested for assault. That's what he got arrested for on Friday. Was doing the same shit he was doing. Is it PG? Yeah, it is PG. Like, I need to like show this shit because I am so fucking fed up with this bullshit. Like, I originally came here just as a fun thing, kind of giving my opinion on Saji. That's originally what I was doing because I'm from the six. She's from the six. So I just saw a person who, wants a better life, but not really going about it the right way. So I'll just give my opinion that she really needs to get away from certain types of people. Then somebody told me, hey, yeah, you should do Foodie Beauty. So I started doing Foodie Beauty, and now I'm here. All right, well, yeah. So, what can I? Okay, where do I even start with this? So I guess Jade Station was on Hannibal's Pannable. Can somebody confirm this? Okay, I guess so. And then all of a sudden, I guess Jade wasn't too stealthy, and uh, all the speculation went away from exactly who she was. Then all of a sudden, my I don't know, my there was a clarity in my thoughts when I'm thinking, how the hell did Hannibal get somebody who, by all means, seems, I don't know, like a well-rounded individual, or maybe I'm incorrect. But then it kind of all makes sense because if she's dumb enough not to know that her husband is doing what he was doing for quite a long time at the high school he was teaching at, then it kind of makes sense why Hannibal's able to manipulate her. But then again, it kind of doesn't make sense because if you've been through this shit, if you've filed for divorce from this man because he is a child diddler, he's a PDF file, you would think you kind of have your guards up and be like, hey, this shit happened to me back in 2020 when I found out my hobby was a PDF file. I am not gonna allow, shithole loser guys to fuck with me anymore. But I guess she didn't learn her lesson, and now, or maybe she just likes these type of like loser guys, the pussiest of guys, and that's not even a fucking word. The pussiest of guys. Is that what you're used to, Jade? Like you got your PDF file husband fucking around with kids, that piece of shit creep loser. Then you got Hannibal beating women and infecting them. Winners right here, winners, I tell you. Yep, she did. She did sit and she fucked her on. Now she's finding out. Observant says if PG's bothering Monty, then Jesse Mexican friends are playing games. That's exactly it, because she's talking about leave people alone in her family, leave her lawyer alone. Listen, do you think I have fucking time to be bothering either a real or imaginary lawyer? What the fuck is happening here? Like, why do people think I have the time to like call different animal shelters in Buffalo to masquerade as multiple types of people, call lawyers all day? I got a job, and I gotta provide for not only my household but other households of my extended family. Okay, I don't got time to be doing this bullshit. PG's YouTube channels, I have no idea about that, but I can look into it. Well, yeah, it seems Jade has a type. Now, we're gonna look at the news stories. So this is from Gainesville.com. At first, I thought the place that I live at Santa Fe was like Santa Fe in California, but then when I kept on doing my research, it all led back to Gainesville, Florida. So yeah, he was a teacher at Santa Fe High School. It all meshed up. 4 years ago, he's 35 years old. Um, he's gonna be a bit older come December, because that's his birth month. But he's 39 years old now, and he's indentured until 2028. Are you effing telling me he only got a few years for this shit? Are you telling me? Because looking at the court records, like it was 2021 when things got finalized. Why the f did this man only get 7 years? Like, what is Florida doing? I don't understand. What is Florida doing? All right, take care, cute cupcakes. I appreciate you coming around and everything. Take care of yourself. Okay, so where are we gonna start here? We're gonna start with the news articles, I guess, and we're gonna read this. I've been looking at Jay's comments, being very coy and whatnot, saying that she's not gonna, you know, Dax herself. But we know it's you, Jay. Just like how we knew Tiffany Taboo was Tiffany Taboo. Even when Tiffany Taboo kept on denying it was her and kept on throwing her own goddamn kids underneath the bus. Yeah, Tiffany Taboo is a piece of shit, but don't get Tiffany Taboo confused with Jade Station. They're two different people with the same both have PDF file hobbies, I will say. So we'll see if how Jade Speculation Station reacts to this news of people knowing what a piece of shit her husband was and still is, and her reaction to all this, because she's also a piece of shit. Why you calling people creeps and losers on the internet you don't know, and the person that you should have known the best, should have known intimately, was going behind your back and messing with kids from the local high school? Like, I don't get this shit. But yet you want to call other people creepy and weird. Okay. All right. All right, let's get into this. It's from Gainesville.com. Is this credible for you, Jade Speculation Station, since a lot of us don't have any credible sources? Is this credible for you? Gainesville Sun newspaper here. Hopefully it is, because I'm going to put it up right now. The 7 years she stayed with him when he was convicted doesn't change anything. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So You hate mood poisoning is a piece of shit. Like there's one thing to not know that your husband is a pedophile. Another thing is to know and still invite kids over to your home so that their lives are forever changed. So they got to get therapy for the rest of their lives. She's a piece of shit. And then another thing is to throw your own fucking kids that you didn't protect underneath the bus when myself and her kept on telling you, we know it's you. Just say it's you. I said I do not want to put your fucking, even though they're grown adult kids, I was like, I do not want to put your fucking kids on YouTube. Just say it's you. Everything matches up. Even your kids matches up with this dude. Say it's fucking you. That piece of shit threw her own kids underneath the bus. That is no fucking mother. That's a fucking piece of shit. That mood poisoning. That right there told me everything I needed to know about her. Because any true, real mother would never throw their kids underneath the bus, especially in owning up to the shit that they did in the past. All you have to do is be real, but she didn't own up to it, would rather deny everything and throw her own fucking kids underneath the bus and deny, and then finally she comes out, oh yeah, it was me. Yeah, we know it was fucking you, piece of shit. Anyways, let's go back to Jade. So Santa Fe High teacher charged with 6 counts of sexual battery. A 35-year-old Santa Fe High School teacher was taken into custody Tuesday. So this is from June the 9th, 2020, by the Alachua, probably mispronouncing that, Alachua, I don't know, Alachua County Sheriff's Office, charged with having sex with a student. Christopher Salomon faces 6 charges for sexual battery with the victim, who is 16 or 17, jail records show. So, of course, underage. Of course, she's in high school. The sheriff's office announced the arrest late Tuesday on Facebook, saying the department was informed May 29th about sexual contact between a teacher and student, who was booked in the Alachua County Jail with bail set at $600,000. Solomon was the school's Teacher of the Year in 2015. Look at this piece of shit. Teacher of the Year in 2015, and then doing this shit 5 years later. The minor is receiving help from victim services counselors, the sheriff's announcement said. The arrest warrant and affidavit were not available Tuesday night. Assistant State Attorney Ryan Nagel filed a motion earlier in the day, Tuesday, to have the record sealed, arguing that their release could impede the investigation. And Circuit Judge William Davis agreed. Anyone who may have had inappropriate contact with Solomon is asked to contact the Sheriff's Office Detective Bureau at this, and this. You doubt he's accessing what from prison? You mean his like YouTube channel? He makes videos? Yeah, but he hasn't made videos ever since this shit came out. Piece of shit. And typically they do kind of tell you or bar you from the internet, typically with this type of shit that. So let's look at this. So June the 10th, Gainesville Sun followed up with this. So this is the piece of shit right there. Gaze your eyes on Jade Station's husband right there. That piece of shit. A person she should have known, but of course, or maybe she did know. Who truly knows? Sometimes people say that, hey, I didn't know this person was a monster, and sometimes they do. Just like how mood poisoning, aka Tiffany Taboo, knew her husband was a monster. She still stayed with him. Still had neighborhood kids get invited over to her house, knowing that their lives were going to be forever changed. You would not have thought that guy was 35. He looks a lot older than 35, doesn't he? Maybe it's that seething creepiness going on in his disgusting head. You know what they say about pedophiles and arsonists, right? Some argue there is a 99.99 chance of non-rehabilitation. Other people argue you can never rehabilitate these pieces of shit, because what you like is what you like. It's kind of like brain chemistry. Like once they view their eyes on a child, like different brain waves and chemistry, things change in their heads. And you can't fix that, is what a lot of people say. They say that once a dude or woman, let's just say a person. Let's just say once a person is a PDF file, they're just forever a fucking PDF file. So this piece of shit should never be getting out in 2028. I don't know who the fuck is letting this piece of shit out in 2028, but I wouldn't. All right, so get back to this. June the 10th, record shed light in SF, so that Santa Fe High School teacher sexual battery case. Court records obtained by the Sun show more details about the 35-year-old Santa Fe high school teacher arrested Tuesday and charged with having sex with a student. According to an Alachua County, I'm still probably saying that wrong, Alachua County Sheriff's Office warrant affidavit, the sexual relationship between Christopher J. Salomon and a 16-year-old student began in mid-October. The girl said she had classes with him during her sophomore and junior years. Someone who faces 6 charges of sexual battery with the victim, who is 16 or 17, reportedly ended the relationship on May 25th. Hmm. Why is he ending the relationship? I don't know. I gotta think about this for a second. Did his wife find out? Is that why? Did Jade, I know you're listening. Did you find out that your fucking husband was a PDF file, and then instead of going to the authorities, your piece of shit ass just said end the relationship? Because that would be a completely disgusting move. But knowing that you stood up for Hannibal, it kind of makes a lot of sense. Or am I just speculating, Jade? Yeah, I'm Pearl. We're both literally thinking about the same thing. Because usually this is what a shitty, creepy woman like Jade Speculation Station would do. Instead of going to authorities and saying, hey, my husband's a fucking PDF file, this is what he did. Probably was like, let's keep it hush hush. And you just break up with a minor that you just fucked over for the rest of her life. And we'll just keep it pushing. School's out for summer. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, that kind of makes sense as well. Anyways, let me continue this. Detectives said the girl told them she and Solomon went to dinner for their first date for her birthday. She recalled him asking something to the effect of whether their relationship could continue if he didn't have a wife and child after Jesus Christ. Was this man trying to off his listen? Have you ever heard? Does anybody watch Law on Crime Network? And you have like these fucking weirdos that like off their entire fucking family for like in a relationship. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people and their brain chemistry these days, but I was listening to this one story of this guy, cold-hearted fucking monster, just off in an entire family, starting a new relationship. I think this is what he was trying to do. This motherfucker. And he only got 7 years? Like, did no one think maybe this is what he was trying to do? Holy shit. All right, continues. Another night, they went hiking at San Velasco Hammock Preserve State Park, where he was said to have again wondered aloud about getting a divorce. By the third time they met up, he told her he loved her. Detectives said she recalled. The relationship became sexual around November. The girl reportedly told authorities for the first time in a wooded area off a trail at San Velasco. She also recalled having sex at the Stay Bridge Inn in Gainesville. Disgusting. Right, Tagapaw? This is what I'm saying. Hey, Deb, how are you doing? Welcome. All right. The affidavit said hotel records show he booked a room there 6 times from early November to January, and that the records mentioned a vehicle that matched his. Of course. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she described a weekly routine where she went to a Starbucks and he jogged to a nearby trail where she would meet him and they would have sex. Yo. On one occasion, he performed oral sex on her at his Northwest Gainesville home. Oh boy, Jade. Jade, and you still live there. Because that's what my records show. Jade, you literally still live at this home where that disgusting pervert was doing this to a child. You still fucking live there. Disgusting. The girl described the room for detectives, including a specific painting and the bathroom, the affidavit said. The girl reportedly showed law enforcement officials the places they had sex in the woods. The report also describes that during a recorded phone call where a detective was present, the girl asked Solomon about his favorite memory of their relationship. He said the call felt like an entrapment and asked that she promised the call wasn't being recorded. The report says that when she asked whether the relationship went beyond just a physical attraction, he responded, it was real. Solomon was said to have ended the relationship May 25th and told the girl he was going to reconcile with his wife. Oh fuck. I actually didn't read this article beforehand. So I guess we were right. This fucker, Jade probably did I'm speculating again, Jade, kind of like what you do. I think Jade found out about this shit and then told him you better call it off because this is what this seems like. Let me read that again. Solomon was said to have ended the relationship May 25th and told the girl he was going to reconcile with his wife. The girl, reportedly in emotional distress, told her father after she was dropped off. Her father then informed law enforcement. You fuck around and you find out. That's what happens. Good. The sheriff's office posted a Facebook video Tuesday evening showing deputies taking Solomon in custody. The post said the agency was told of a student/teacher relationship 4 days after Solomon ended the relationship. He was originally booked in the Alachua County Jail, but has been transferred to, is it Levy County? Solomon pleaded not guilty at his first appearance Wednesday morning. Court records show he is represented by attorneys from the Orlando-based O'Mara Law Group, whose lead lawyer, Mark O'Mara, was notably represented George Zimmerman in 2012. Oh boy, okay. The firm did not return a phone message left Wednesday afternoon. County Judge Walter Green increased Solomon's bail during the court appearance from $600,000 to 1.2 million or 200K per charge. Like, where's this man getting this money from? I guess maybe family. Because I'm thinking, I don't know, like the home that they both are still on. It's a really nice home, really nice Florida home. I like it. And that's a hefty fine because usually even at 10%, you know how they do that 10% thing? I think Florida does that, right? The whole, okay, if you have like 600K, you only pay 10%, like 60K, and then they'll let you out of jail. But this judge was like, this guy is a disgusting perv. I'm just gonna put it to 1.2 million. So he has to pay $120,000, and he still paid it, and he still got out. Right? Yeah, right, Hurl. I looked at the house. I'm like, it's actually a really nice house. Okay. Um, where do I go from this? Since Jade says that I don't do my due diligence, we're gonna match you here, Jade. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna match you to this. So since I don't put out any real evidence, well, here's the real evidence, you piece of shit. Here's your filings for your divorce. So it's new dissolutions. Do not use divorce dear one Judge Grobe. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Is it Greb? It's Groeb. Sometimes it's like Greb, right? Or it could be Grobe. Regarding marriage of Solomon, Christopher, and of course Jade. Pro se, full address, okay. I can put that out there. All right, Buckley Esquire. So I guess you're represented by Gregory T. Buckley, because lawyers love to use Esquire, don't they? Dissolution of marriage filed March 14th, 20. Okay, let me remove myself. My bad. Yeah, the inside of that home does look pretty nice. So filed March 14th, 2022. Okay. Jade must have a nice job. Teachers make nothing. The funny thing is, I don't know what is up with, like, in America, teachers don't really make a lot of money, but here in Canada, you being a teacher, you're making like even when you start like 70,000, 75, 80, and then there's teachers making like 100K easily here in Canada. I don't know why there's such a huge disparity with teachers in America versus teachers here in Canada. That's true as well. Teachers make decent money depending on where you teach. But I mean, that's the difference between like maybe teaching at a prestigious private school versus, a university versus like a high school or elementary school. All right. All right. Gina renamed her Speculum Station. We're gonna get into this little perv's YouTube channel. I'm not gonna play the one where it clearly shows Jade's speculation station, and I'm not speculating right there. It really does show her right in the first few seconds. And you know what? The reason why I'm not gonna show it is because it also shows what seems to be their child. I haven't really confirmed that, but there's a child there, so I will not show a child on in this video. Okay, so there you go. I did you a solid there, Jade. And I'm not even speculating. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So what do we have here? This is observable universe. This is right before, okay, when was the last one? When was this last one? Let me look. Give me a second here.
And we are go for launch.
No. Okay. When was this last one? 4 years ago. The 31st of May. When did he break up with this child again? When was that? Wasn't that like, wait a second. Now I gotta look at the news article. So he posted this the 31st of May, days after he broke up with this child. When did he do it? Okay. The relationship ended May 25th. So the relationship ended once again May 25th. It says it right there. May 25th. Let me put it up on the screen right there. May 25th. Ended the relationship May 25th. And he posted like he wasn't having sex with a minor. Piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, and then he's acting like nothing happened on this 31st of May video. Let's take a look at this piece of shit in action. This fucking predator. Acting like he just didn't destroy child's life and dispose of this child like he was nothing. Okay, let's go. You want to watch this? Actually, let me preview this so we don't have any minors in here. Because some of these videos, it seems he shows his family, including Jade, and what seems to be, okay, no minors in this. Let's take a look.
And we are go for launch. Greetings, YouTube. Chris Salamone here, and I thought I'd give a shout out to Tori Morrow, this bomb YouTube channel that I subscribe to and definitely watch every video of religiously. She suggested that I read this book, Lexicon, and I'm happy to say, definitely worth the read, and we should talk about it. So without further ado, Lexicon. Before we jump into it.
Okay, we got Junie here. She left him, didn't she? What else is she supposed to do? His degeneracy is not her fault. How about you not tell your hubby that's a fucking PDF file to just break up with the child? You'll keep it hush hush. How about you go to the authorities yourself, Jade? Because that is the dirty action that I'm displeased with. Because judging by the statements, and once again, I'm speculating here, Jade, like how you like to do. It seems that you found out about this. Maybe Chris slipped up somehow, and you decided to just tell him to end it rather than you doing the actual right thing. And yeah, who the hell is Juno? Has anybody seen this name Juno around? Oh boy. Okay.
A few things. So a few days ago, I decided to set this really ambitious reading goal, summer, etc., etc. Also, I've stashed up on an extreme amount of tea. Not that you cared. Nevertheless, this is my June plan. Birders would call this a June challenge. June hasn't started yet, and I guess it's not really a legit June plan because I've technically already read two.
Okay, it's his June plan. So his child life ruining plan was from when? November, December, January, February, March, April, then May. Then after you jog and sleep with the child at parks and in the woods and in hotels, now is your June plan to start reading and act like nothing happened? You think this was just gonna be swept underneath the rug?
Of the pile, so I'll briefly discuss them, and then we'll spend the remainder of the video on lexicon. So before I start, just finished this behemoth, which is actually three behemoths by N.K. Jemisin, an amazing book and an incredible author. If you've never read her work, she does really high bar, really intense, well-written stuff. Can't even tell you what it's about because frankly it's about everything and also nothing, beginnings and endings and everything in between. So if you're into the genre of sci-fi fantasy,
Facts.
which is probably why you turned into a YouTube channel called Observable Universe.
Facts, highlight groceries, big facts. Yeah, who the hell is Juno? I've never seen. Listen, is that you, Jade? So once again, what are you just gonna call us names again? Because we're not going along with your narrative. It's right. I'm like, I don't know. I'm agreeing with you again, Earl.
Then this book must be on your reading list. Super neat, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed. It's heavy though, so watch out, your arms are gonna get tired.
Also, your stream title is misleading. It says her husband is a PDF file. Okay, should I maybe add on to it? Should I say her husband was a PDF file at the time that he was your husband? Is that more appropriate? Or does it fucking matter? He was fucking with little kids when she was married to him.
I hope to read Tim Dorsey, Clownfish Blues. I've probably read about 10 of the Serge Storm novels. They're like Florida serial killer books. If you like Carl Hyacin, Tim Dorsey is like Carl Hyacin turned up about 2 and 11. So totally worth your time also, but also viewer discretion can be pretty extreme. So perhaps not for everybody. But if you love Florida history or just quirky, weird stuff, any news article that starts with Florida Man, this is a cool series. Fiction, though, not sci-fi or fantasy. I like to branch out. Metro 2035, given to me by...
Whitefish? Should I just be absolutely accurate? Should I put in the dates and times as well? Change it all, but like, yeah, her husband at the time was a PDF file. Blah, 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 blah. Come on.
Student, whom I will not name. I believe this is the final in a trilogy, so I have some other books to read, perhaps 2033, 2034 or something. And I look forward to those. I think post-apocalyptic dystopia type scenario, also Russia.
Ekate's daughter. I'm speculating right now.
Yeah, sounds neat. And then two more, Winterworld, which is, I believe, kind of like a, I don't know if you remember Waterworld, which is like a Kevin Costner thing. Dry land is not a myth.
This motherfucker is acting like he just didn't fuck up one child, at least one child. You know what the thing about these PDF file is? There's a high probability there's other victims out there. Like typically, if he's getting a fill of messing with the child's life like this, typically there's more than one victim. And typically, just like in the Hannibal situation, a lot of victims will be scared or they don't want to feel embarrassed that they fell victim to a predator like Jade's husband. Now, you would think if Jade would have been more open and honest about this, she would have recalled, I don't know, her past of being associated with, married to a PDF file. But of course, she's gonna brush it underneath the rug. She's gonna cover it up. She's gonna act like it didn't happen. Say all types of little coy bullshit things. And yes, and defend Hannibal, another piece of shit. She just loves defending pieces of shit. She'll defend her husband, piece of shit. She'll defend Hannibal, another piece of shit. She just loves pieces of shit.
Seen it. I don't think this book is going to be anything like Waterworld, but if it were, I'd be into it, rest assured. But I do think it's going to have a similar climate apocalypse vibe, and having, places where people can live and where they can't, based on ice and cataclysmic war, apparently, perhaps with nature, perhaps with man, or perhaps within. Maybe all three. We'll see. It should be cool. And then I also just started reading Rosewater. And if you're into biodomes and also aliens, a lot of Pauly Shore fans out there.
All
This
right,
book,
I'm done. I'm done with this fucking little creepy PDF file. Okay, what else can I move into? Should I put the one where he's being arrested? Because that's justice when they handcuff his ass and walk him on out. Yeah, let's put that one, because I like that. I like when little perv creepos, aka Jade's husband, get arrested like that and get hauled off. Little, what else was she calling me? Creepy incel. Yes, when little perv Santa Fe high school incel teachers that like to fuck with our children get put away. I like that, Jade. I like when they get put away. What I don't like is that this fucker is coming out in 2028. That's what I don't like, Jade. I don't like that. This guy should be put away for life because there's no rehabilitating these fuckers. All right, so let me play that. This is satisfying right here. I'm gonna put it on repeat. Here we go. Oh, how satisfying is that, fucker? All right, one more time. Yeah, that's satisfying right there. All right, all right. I think I got some more subcategory. Um, he was only discovered because the child's father. Yes, that is true. So the story goes, the child was distraught after being broken up with or by a grown ass fucking man that when he dropped her off, her dad questioned as to why she was, distraught, and found out that she was in a relationship with a grown ass fucking adult that's also her teacher. So an investigation was launched. Yep. So there you go. Same height as the vehicle. Is he being walked? I'm actually trying to figure that out. Like, where was he being walked out of? Because maybe because they did an investigation on him. I haven't looked into the context of this video. I just know that's actually is him. So once again, he has an inactive YouTube channel called Observable Universe. Let me put that up once again. Also, if you want to come up on panel, just hit me up. I'll give you the link because I know how much of this disgusting creepo I can take. So here he is, Observable Universe. Last video was days after he destroyed that child's life. Um, I guess I could play more of these, but what else are we going to learn from these videos? This Dear Santa Fe video, I will not play because Jade is in this video right here. And the reason I'm not playing this video because Jade's in the video is because what seems to be their child is in the video. So the first few seconds is something like something from home, and then clearly is this like, I don't know, how would a like dirty blonde lady, and clearly that is Jade. I know that is Jade. It looks like you, Jade. I know what you look like, Jade. It's you and him with the context at home. That's you and him at home, Jade. So this is the Dear Santa Fe video. Jade is in it. So this observable universe, that's the perverse channel right there. What else is there? ch1ld did post something about him with a big ass fucking smile on his face, talking about indentured servitude until 2028. Oh yes, here it is. This is the one. Fucker. Yeah, let me put that up on the screen. Give me a second here, people. This kind of pisses me off, to be honest with you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Look at this big ass fucking smile. I don't want no fucking PDF file smiling. Like, what you did is not fucking funny. I don't think it's cute. And they should not be fucking smiling. Because if I was in with him, he wouldn't be fucking smiling. So there he is. Indentured servitude through 2028. That's him right there. Why is this little piece of shit having such a great life that he has the ability to smile? I don't want no fucking PDF file smiling in any fucking pictures. I want to see agony on their fucking faces. That's the whole fucking point of you being in fucking jail or prison. Not for you to be smiling and eating good and being healthy while a child's in therapy for the rest of their fucking life. What the fuck are you smiling for, Chris? And the fact that somebody gave this man until 2020, until 20 fucking 28, until 20 fucking 28, as if what he did, no, that is not just worth those couple of years. 20 fucking 28. That's sick. All right, let's take a look. I'm gonna I don't know, wrap this up. Let's take a look at his charges. So what he, because now I need to know what charges brought him here. So let's take a look at that. And I'd love some commentary or speculation from Jade, but since Jade has been coy, like I said, she hasn't exactly, saying that it's her, because she's saying that would dox herself. So here we go. So this got resolved July 22nd, 2021. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All first degree felonies. Guilty adjudicate. How the hell, excuse me, how the hell do you have 6 first fucking degree felonies and you're only gonna spend 7 years in jail? Like, what the fuck? Even look at this. The s3x assault by 24-year older sex battery victim 16, or 6 of these first degree. First degree. And this man is only getting fucking 7 years. He's out in 2020 with a fucking smile on his face, acting like nothing happened, making fucking videos after he just broke up with a 16-year-old, didn't give a fuck about her, dropped her off, and wanted to move on with his life. Yeah, 6 first degree felonies. The guy only gets 7 years in jail. He's out in 2028. So that's not long from now. You blink, 2028 is happening. The other fucker, which is mood poisonings, man. When is he coming out again, ch1ld? Mood poisonings PDF file husband. Right? I saw that. Yeah, let me wrap this up. I saw that. I saw that Jade is completely denying this shit. I saw that. Let's take a look at that. Just like how she's been denying the facts that we presented. So, the Hannibal video. The Hannibal video, underneath the comment section, people have been leaving comments after this whole thing got put out there. And then she is talking about, okay, yeah, she replied to Sunshine 2.0. So let me put that up on the screen here. I'll put this up because once again, this is like textbook bullshit that, people like her and people like mood poisoning will do is do this bullshit. Okay, so here we go. Let me share my screen like this. All right, so of course we got our friend Sunshine 2.0 says, so can we get a statement on your current situation, Miss Speculation statement? Or are the so-called nut jobs not allowed to know about the charges your husband is facing? Those are some pretty serious allegations, I might say. Jade replies, of course. And Jade goes, it's kind of cute that you think I'm dumb enough to take the bait and dox myself to prove you wrong. What are you talking about? We know it's you. I've verified it a multitude of times. I've crossed my T's and dotted my I's a multitude of times. I've confirmed independently from other people's confirmation that it's you, Jade. It's you. I know it's you. You guys own that same pretty nice property in Gainesville on the 68th. It's really nice. I mean, when did you guys was it 2017? Like, it's pretty sweet. I like it. It looks really nice. The inside's really nice, nicely furnished and everything. So you and Chris both got it together, of course. Like, why does she think that her not saying anything is gonna do something? He literally on the mortgage, it's Miss Woodling here and her PDF file husband John, Christopher John. Mortgage date 2017. Mortgage due date 2047. A 30-year mortgage. I don't understand. Yeah, Jade Station only comes back to one person. Your name, Jade, it comes back to, of course, Jade first name, two middle names, last name, you know what. Mortgage comes back to you and Chris. Like I said, 2017 to 2047. And okay, deny it all you want, sure. That's what you little creepos and weirdos will do. Calling other people creepos and weirdos, and look at the shit you're doing. Yeah, but it also links back to exactly. She also has exactly another YouTube channel. Anyways, people, I'm gonna put up my sources here. I'll put up his the source for his YouTube channel, these articles and everything, so people can verify and not speculate on the facts. See what I did there, Jade? It's factual evidence from the Gainesville Sun, from divorce proceedings, from court records showing his 6 first-degree felony charges. Anyways, people, doesn't she have a podcast? Listen, I only knew about this person not even 3 days ago, man. I had no idea who Jade Speculation Station. All of a sudden, I'm being called out types of names. I was like, okay, it's whatever. And then all of a sudden, I'm hearing that Jade has a lot of skeletons in the closet, especially when it comes to her husband. All right, people. I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do another one, maybe not, who knows. But don't get Jade confused with mood poisoning. They're just both pieces of shit with both having PDF file husbands. I think people are confused. So there's Tiffany Taboo, aka Mood Poisoning. And then there's Jade Speculation Station that has her own PDF file husband, Chris, that has indentured servitude until 2028. And you know what? I was thinking about this. I'm like, how can you go through this shit when you were married to a PDF file and then you fall for bullshit from Hannibal? Because if I would think a person would have their guard up after the person who you're supposed to trust, who is your second half, is sleeping with children, then you find out about it. Aren't you going to be shocked? Aren't you going to be like, listen, I really need to really get to know somebody, really truly know who they are before I open my fucking mouth again. You would think so. You wouldn't think she'd be going up to bat for a woman beater like Hannibal. Hannibal, okay, the first time you fell for it, fine. But when the facts start coming out, you kind of should change your mind there. But like, these facts are too factual and not speculation for me to ignore. Most women, some don't care, and yeah, some don't care. Yeah, all right. Satan knew of her, but I didn't know what the fuck she was. Yeah, okay, well, now we all know. So we shall see what happens. So once again, clarification: Tiffany Taboo, aka Mood Poisoning, is a completely different person, but she herself was for many years with a PDF file, and I didn't know which one of these are worse. Um, because Tiffany Taboo allowed a lot of shit to happen when she knew her husband was a creep and weirdo, and then we got Jade Speculation Station. How much did she know? How much did she allow to happen? Well, I guess you can all speculate on that. Anyways, Bebo, I'm out of here. I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm sick of hearing this shit about people talking shit about other people, but yet, hooking up with and living with and staying with PDF files. Like, I don't get them. But now, to be honest with you, it's not surprising to me anymore. All right. Anyways, take care of yourselves, people. Be careful who you hang around with and trust on the internet, because who knows? We all got to be careful. Anyways, I'll figure something else out, but I'm out. Have a good rest of your Monday. Peace.